Why the hell you in Ratchet ass Florida giving a blowjob in a courthouse? Being a superhead, Monica Whiskey? Being a Monica Whiskey superhead. Superhead. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all, everybody blowing this woman up. What happened was in Ratchet ass Florida, a woman was in the courthouse for drug paraphernalia and some contraband, all the other crap that she doing. She was in trouble. Her dad go by the name David, and he don't want to be known, but he's embarrassed, and now he said everybody needs to give her some help. You know what? And I'm sorry, me and Take Out show light skinned girl. So that may be, because not the stereotype. There are people with deep southern accents who are African American. Sometimes people say I sound like I'm from the South. Okay, so and I'm also got a white DNA in the family tree too. Besides name American, I was a Hispanic origin on the Creole, Louisiana side besides French. But point is, I don't know if the person is her father's white, but people will seriously be thinking he's a white, Southern man with that accent, and the grandmother, his mother as well. That's her grandmother, and she was saying that she's the grandma of. She had to have her great grandchild, whatever. She put up on the phone, his mama, giving a blow. But whatever she is, she part black and part white, whatever. And it does has a lot to do with the dad not being in the life. Let me tell you something, Dad. You waste this one. And my parents were not around me all the time, and they wanted to guide somebody. I'm glad that it was brought up, and I mentioned it in my video. I did a video about how entitlement people might think it's me, but no. I was trying to live entitlement at 18 years old, 20 years ago, excuse me, because I'm 37. No, when I turned 18 in the summer, I was trying to be entitled for myself to have my own stuff, so when I be in no government and nobody don't tell me a damn thing or either owe me anything, okay? But y'all got involved, talking about family and folks who believe like them, stopped me from having adulthood. Y'all ain't like nobody don't have an independent mindset because you no longer have no power. Don't try to use religion into this. The dad who of this woman, it is your fault. And you need to stop sitting here blaming her for it. Yes, she's accountable for her actions. But you don't wait till parent at the 18th. When that child came out of that woman's room, her mama, you had a job to do. And y'all failed to do that job, have the grandparents, your parents, raise them, and then when they become something that you expect them not to be, you want to get mad at the child who's adult, who has rights as American, and you try to violate that, your behind get legal. So I don't care about you brought them to the world. That was your time to raise them, not after 18 years old. And now she's wilding out, she's doing drugs, she hanging around with dudes, and the dude she was getting a blow to, he was for drugs. Yo, negligence and if you did some type of abuse, it led to this situation. So don't get crying and feel sorry. I get tired of hearing that damn story. You feel sorry, but you should have done it back in the day since you was the wise one, supposedly. I mean, I can relate to this story because I have family, parents, and we don't talk, and I don't talk to them. How they do things is very destructive, shall I say. But at the same time, it is their fault. Back in 79, they should have raised me, not my dad's parents. They were healthy. They were strong. They had time to take care of themselves. They chose not to do it. Okay? And my mom, she had me, I'm the fourth child. And she was giving my grandmother on my mom's side, her mother, hell. Okay? For having children. You know what I'm saying? And she did have a married, family. Yes, she did. Because my grandfather, yes, he did leave from my mom's side. As I don't know too much about him. I'm trying to find more and research about his family tree and everything. But her stepdad came in, and he was the father figure to the rest of the children, and his children as well he had from my grandmother. So I don't know how the world, I know in the 1970s and y'all was with that sexual revolution and y'all about the pill and abortion was illegal and y'all wanted to wild out and do everything. But this is results. Now you want to know why my generation did the same thing, and the next generation doing the same thing. That's why they have kids out of wedlock right now because of that scandalization. I'm going to point at the older people supposed to know everything. See, y'all did y'all dirty work, but not clean up, and then blame the person who's result of the dirty work of the problem. When you, as a grown adult, did the problem for you, the one who's in charge there, you the one at fault. That's. And by you not being in that girl's life, who's woman, I should say, you are now feeling guilty, trying to show some guidance. It's too late. It's too late. You should have did that when she came out your baby mama's womb. Don't wait till 18 years old to raise no adult. That's very unnatural. But y'all doing that now because back in the day it's not that. I wish y'all stop with that back in the day bullshit. And now you want to know why she's wild out because you refuse to be the father she's supposed to be. I'm glad she is stopping that. And I do the same thing with my own family. Y'all, man, then when I became adult, they try to stop me from being one. And they may have a car, you know, I try to work, and it was hard. You've been raised and been told and been spoiled to live on them. And then you try to go to work and you get the same behavior that's there. Someone's bitching and moaning, yelling at you too, and you want to get the hell out of the situation. So, and that's the South. Florida is not too much different than Texas. Can't wait to get the hell out of this old culture, this screwed up culture down here. But that's what it is. So now you talking about I feel sorry I need to get some help. And that's what I thought. That's what is this girl mixed? Because no, let me speak about it. Not because her complexion and how the man's talking. Because usually as a person of color, especially African, one type of African American DNA, they don't want to get in. They want you to stick the book on them. They want you to be harsh to them and everything else. But when it comes to a white girl, oh, of course, everybody gets help. The same thing with the offensive team when he ran over those people in here in Texas. It was the reason why they let him go and put probation on him that he killed those people in drunk driving so he can get some help. Oh no, not to go and try to let it be Devontae or Jose. Devontae or Jose gonna get locked up for centuries, and he be called every W word and N word and everything, booking everybody on Facebook and putting pictures of slaves and immigrants if it's a Latino, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, all that stuff. Racial exploitation. You don't have to eat the media. The media doing it for you, giving you the whistleblower doing you. Start putting pictures of what happened in this movie here and there. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't want to give her some help. And I understand now, because like me, how she had a wig on her features. She was light skinned, but her features look Afrocentric. So I don't know if this girl's half black or half white. You know, most of us are part white, and besides Native American and black, okay? You know, but I don't know. And I don't know if she's adopted, whatever, but she can't be adopted because it's the father, so he wasn't in life. So it has to be her father. So, but it's your fault, bro. It's your fault. You should have been in your child's life when you was out there fighting with some women. Same thing, and I know, and I'm not knocking you down. I do the same thing to my own family. Because I didn't ask for their drama to be in my life. And I'm over here almost 40 years old. And every day I'm scared as a bipolar. Yes, I do get mad, cuss, act a fool. Because I'm scared one day I might have to go back to that situation like I was when I left Job Corps and came back home. And I'm not trying to be a child in an adult's body. I don't care who lived that trash. They can live that trash for themselves. Don't come to Zach and bring it. They're the one who's selfish because I don't bango. They don't ask and beg, pleading for that trash to be in my life. I don't care if it's a part of their religion, whatever. I don't want no part of it. As a person of the First Amendment, I have a right to reject it too. So I'm gonna let y'all know. All I do is say a prayer for her. That's all I can say. That's all you have to do. But you can't do nothing more. You allowed this to happen when you left the situation. Now you're feeling guilty, and you have every right to rot in your guilt. Just like my family, my mom and dad, they have every right to, because I didn't ask for the drama they put me through and the stuff that they allowed to go. That's why I don't have kids. Everybody say, you must be gay. No, excuse me. I had the money to raise my children and my wife. So I do love women, and I do want to raise children. That's the case out as a convert to God. I thought about becoming a priest, but I don't want to become one because I never had that plan when I became one and after and before. I always wanted to get married and have children, and it be an example of what a father is supposed to be, and unlike someone who's close to me. Okay? Not do the things they did. Do a different way, a turn way of living compared to what they was living back in the day. To be an example of that. Something like the Garcia Pratts. You probably seen on Oprah Winfrey, and I met one of the sons. He's a principal of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Yeah, when I used to work over there. That's when I'm not talking about the Poetry Cobb. in the Coon Cobb, yeah, back in 2013 doing the Georgia. Okay, yeah, when I used to go in and get free food there because I used to work in that area. And yeah, that's the I won't go detail. But I don't know if he's still the principal there, but I met him in person. He was outside, and I said, "I'm glad." I said, "I got one of your books. I wish your parents had the same mentality that I wish my parents had the same mentality as your parents." Remember the interracial couple, y'all, back in the 90s? They had about 10 kids, all boys. The doctor, he's Mexican in Spain descent, and the woman is a white woman. It was an interracial couple, and it was on Oprah. And Oprah put them on there. And actually, they taught at Sacred Heart Cathedral with some of the people at Sacred Heart Cathedral were learning their parenting. But yeah, I love their parenting. They have one of their books, and that's the type of. And I said, you know what? Because I was praying, so, oh Lord, can I find someone close to me? And I didn't meet them in the 90s back in 2000. Met one of them in 2013. And I bought their books. I had private bookstore and stuff. So that's the type of parenting I will raise my kids. And I'm glad to my sister Oprah, I met her defending Toya Graham later on. You contradict yourself when you think of Toya Graham situation. But get to what I'm saying. The Garcia Pratts, that's how I raise my kids. That's why I don't go out and have THOT relationships and make babies out of wedlock. And I'm glad my faith taught me that. When I was an ex-Protestant, it was competitive, whether it was, believe it or not, because you had people in our community, and also in general, even WASP community, practicing fornication. As long as you don't practice homosexuality, that was okay. That was okay. You don't practice homosexuality, you're cool. And even dudes who with the church, they can be the preacher's son, and they telling you that you must have sex in order to be a boy, or be a man, and all this other stuff. And you say you have sex with a bunch of girls and stuff, and they make you not gay, this and that. And I remember hearing those stories growing up. Okay. So that's when I became Catholic. Yes, you have Catholics do the same thing, but they know that they're automatic. They don't hide that. They let you know right there that it's wrong. So, and it was hard to try to be Southern. Okay? It was hard. Because, as your dad who told you it's okay to go fornicate, yes, at 10 years old. Okay? Thank you, he's an atheist. But the point is, so do y'all see the real reason why I keep pointing this out? It is the parents' fault when these people mess up. They raise these kids, or they don't raise them, or they raise them in a functional, abusive manner, and they come out an example of who they are. And the parent would know they don't need to blame the child for that. The adult child, they blame the behind for that. That's why I don't have kids out of wedlock. And I'm very picky what type of woman I'm going to marry. Because I don't want that woman, just like the Divide show did, so about the Hispanic woman, because y'all talking about I don't like Hispanic. I like all type of women. Of course, I started being around Hispanic because I went to school with a lot of Latinos, okay? But remember that Hispanic woman that was beating her daughter up and stuff because of that. She want to see her dad in the car. When she 36, oh no. I'm sorry, I would have to go to jail because I knocked her up because I was not Toya Graham who beating her brother up in front of the cops. I don't care what your color is. You abusive to my kids. I don't want to have to go to jail because I go to jail for my kids. If a man came and hit my kids, I'm coming in and do something. Even if it's a grandfather of the other side of my own daddy, I will go to jail for it. Yes, I will. That's all the time. You're not going to hurt my kids. I am a lion. I'm a Leo. Got to be 38 this year. And y'all know a lion protects the female lion and the male lion protect their children. So if you attack my babies, I don't care what you was raised on, what your belief system stand on, whatever you thought you were. I don't care. At the end of the day, you're not doing it. Do it within your own life. Then I can understand we're not messing your belief system and we're not offending your belief system when you do it in your own life. Don't come as a circle who don't want to hear it. And no one deal with it either. But that's why. So, I'm very picky. I don't want that type of mentality on my children. Because I told myself when I was a child growing up in the 80s and 90s, I would never put this trash on my kids. And I know I'm close to 40 years old, single and unmarried. At the same time, I do not want my kids in this situation. And that's the reason why I don't go out there and start thotting. You can't break a condom as a man. You also can have contract HIV and everything. I said HIV because he's an independent soldier. HIV and everything else out there. And the blue waffle to see all the other crap. Okay? And Ebola and everything else. I ain't trying to contract that trash. I live a Southern life. Those who assume I don't, yes I do. So, that's what I have to say. But anyway, let me go ahead and go. But I'm just telling y'all that y'all, The girl, you know, I laughed at it because we just like the dudes who get in trouble, like Matthew knows, you know, that's why everybody dragged him down because he was out there thotting. But at the same time, we have to be a little sensitive that this is a person who needs help. But at the same time, if it was a sister named Shaquisha, would you say the same thing? I say, yes, she need help too. Okay, thank you. But at the same time, y'all gonna give Shaquisha Wild Andre or Maria Guadalupe, okay, help. Then get her. I don't know what the heck she is, okay. She's 19 mixed, whatever. If she was a 100% white girl, would you say the same? I mean, you saying to get help, do the same thing for everybody else. I'll say bye bye.